It's time to look into Crescent Kick, one of the core ninja abilities. We're starting out with Brawler Luna that decreases the Crescent Kick cooldown by 60%. So hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Fortnite videos. 4-second cooldown, pretty awesome stuff. Almost 100,000 damage with my setup, depending of course of hero ability multipliers, all that stuff. I'm going with Slow Your Roll as the team perk just in this first run through because it is pretty amazing, even though it doesn't give that much survivability. Besides that, I have the other Crescent Kick focused Commander plus ninjas in the support team, and of course some dragons. Oh yes, I do. So Crescent Kick, what kind of an ability is it? It's an area of effect ability, but it is super close range. And what I really like with it is the ability to impact and stun things while everything else is on cooldown. So it is a bit of a support ability that you can use to kick those husks in the face while you wait for something else to be ready, or while you just want to sight them or sword them one more time, shoot them in the face, whatever you like. The thing with the Crescent Kick ability, like many other area of effect abilities in 8.0, is that because it deals a lot of potential damage to a lot of opponents in an area, it isn't one of those abilities that you can one-shot blasters with, or one-shot husky husks, or even smashers. So it is amazing for creep control. Creep is going to die, but big things are gonna be stunned and staggered. The next one here, Whirlwind Scorch with the Crescent Kick Footloose plus ability increases impact and stun duration. Still the same kind of nice damage, but an 8-second cooldown, which is less fun to play with because you can't use it as often. But it kind of works a little bit better, I feel, because you still have the same nice clearing option if you have a lot of husks close to you, but you can keep things stunned and staggered for a much longer time, which is where I personally feel that Crescent Kick really shines. It is not your main damaging ability, at least not in any of the ways I have been playing with it, because the small things are gonna be dying, I feel, better from your Dragon Slash or even from your Smoke Bomb or Shurikens. So this is more of a tactical kind of ability that allows you to keep things stun locked while you gank them out. Can be really helpful for blasters, for instance. You can stun one, jump to the next one, take it out, stay even safer from blasters, which is, I mean, it's not as important for ninjas these days, but it is still a very, very nice option to have. So he's definitely viable to play.
Why do you keep coming?
I love this. This was so amazing. I mean, running towards a player and then the other says, "Why do you keep coming?" It was priceless. So anyway, this is definitely a viable way for you to use Crescent Kick, to have the Whirlwind Scorch as a main hero. It was very fun to play with and very doable. Moving on to Stonefoot Crash with the Hotfoot Plus. Increased Crescent Kick damage by 72% and changes the damage type to energy depending on your hero ability modifiers of your support team, and of course your tech score, all that kind of thing. Mine was dealing around 113,000 damage, which is pretty crazy. We have the same cooldown, and even though it was fun to play with Stonefoot Crash as a main because she's a ninja, and right now ninjas are in a really sweet spot in Fortnite Save the World, I actually feel this was one of the worst ways for you to focus on Crescent Kick. And why is that? Well, with my other setups, Crescent Kick was already taking out all the creep, and with this build focusing completely on dealing massive damage to opponents, I was still unable to take out Nature Element Husky Husk with a single Crescent Kick. I was unable to take blasters out with a single Crescent Kick, and of course not smashers either. So even though we were dealing more damage with this build, I still needed to double gank things that were like slightly tougher in order to take husks down. So we didn't have the increased stun duration, the increased staggering. We dealt more damage, but I don't really feel that is like super great. The last one on the list is Energy Thief Mari. She gains energy for each opponent hit with the Crescent Kick, and this is probably the single most strategic option that we have in the game that takes a lot of fiddling around with to be if you want to be taking advantage of this, you really need to dig a little bit deeper into playing a ninja. It is not stronger in that you don't deal more damage, you don't stagger things, but if you learn how to control your Crescent Kick, you can burst absolutely unreal damage, because you can dragon slash through things, you can smoke bomb, then you can use a Crescent Kick to regain your energy and just go on without really getting low on energy, which is really funny, and it allows you to burst some pretty sick damage in a very short amount of time. So is it a good option? If you are really into ninjas and you want to be playing it a bit more and not just dragon slashing through things or just harvesting through things with your melee weapon, it is probably the best option that we have in the game for doing a little bit more advanced ninja gameplay. I think for most casual players it is going to be a completely useless build. I think it was very fun, and if we're gonna be getting more challenging missions, it is definitely something that you may want to be looking into, both for solo play and for group. That's my take on it anyway. That was what I had to share in this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. A huge thanks to everyone out there writing in LokeHansen as an Epicgames creator. I am deeply honored about your support. For now, guys, thank you very much and very much for watching.